Hey everybody and welcome back. Now I'm starting with, of course, the satin shield heat protectant. I never go into anyone's hair with a blow dryer or a flat iron without using the satin shield. Even if you have natural curls, you can also use the satin shield to keep frizz away from your coils. Now taking a wide tooth comb, I'm just going to separate her hair into the first section. And you just want to be as gentle as possible with the hair. I know we talk about this a lot, but just be as gentle as you can with the hair because it will break and snap because the hair is weakest while it's wet. So you don't want to do anything to jeopardize, how your hair holds up, because if you break the hair once it's dry and you do it, you're going to be able to see all of the damage that you've caused, especially over time. One thing I like to do, especially being tender-headed and working with tender-headed clients, is holding the hair at the root and just combing out the puff or the ponytail part, and then it makes it easier on the person's scalp. Okay, so here we have the blow dryer, the infamous blow dryer that somebody wrote in my comments and said that it was going to be back in stock on the 27th. Some people be in my comments coming at my neck like, when is your blow dryer going to be back in stock? Like, guys, this is not my blow dryer. This is by Kiss, like RED, Red by Kiss blow dryer. It's not mine. It's an Amazon sale. I put it up on Amazon. It's usually mostly found in the hair store, the beauty supply. So if you have a beauty supply near you, go in and look for the ceramic Red by Kiss blow dryer. I think it's 2800 watts. So go in and check and see in your local beauty supply because they might have it. Because Amazon, I think I overdid it by keep recommending it to everybody and we sold it out. No different than my very own website. And I'm sure Red by Kiss is very grateful for that. So whenever it's back in stock, trust me guys, when I find out, you guys will be the first to know. How I love to use this dryer is with this concentrated nozzle and a vent brush. A lot of people ask, well, you like using a comb? Why don't you like using a comb versus a vent brush? And this is why. A comb is very aggressive against the hair while you're going through it. And a vent brush just makes it a lot easier. It goes through the strands better and it creates volume. A comb attachment will just blow dry the strands together, whereas a vent brush separates them and you just get the air all in through every single strand, so your hair will have movement and volume. You want body and you want flow. Now let's take a little look here at these ends. They looking a little gangster, so I got my Her Strands of Hair shears. Also, Her Strands of Hair shears are not owned by me either. They're owned by Her Strands of Hair. I just love them. They happen to be my favorite shear on the market, and that's why you always hear me talk about them. So I also will tell you when her shears are back in stock as well. So stop yelling at me, y'all, about stuff being sold out. I know my stuff be sold out fast too, but when things are good, that's just what happens. So if you just keep a lookout for the next drop, you will have some in your possession. So I know we talked about this before, but if you are in hair school, don't freehand cut. I know you see me do it a lot. I know you see it circulating on Instagram, but that's not the way you're supposed to cut. I don't want you to fail your test from watching me cut or watching others freehand cut online. You're supposed to do it the way you were taught. Pull it down between two fingers and cut even. You know what I'm saying? In my city, they stopped doing practical on the test. So I think that's super cool that you don't have to do practical anymore. But if you are still doing practical and theory when it's test day, make sure that you are not freehand cutting. Do it exactly how you were taught. Now I'm going in and I'm just going to lift her hair that didn't reach, and I am going to cut it in a soft layer. As I trim her hair, just like I taught you guys in my video where I taught you how to trim your own hair, you just keep grabbing hair that's next to the section and hold it next to it, and you use the previous section as a guideline as you trim. It's super easy once you get used to the process. Now I'm just going to go in with my 22 Titania flat iron. The next drop is in April. Thank you guys for selling out the last drop. The next drop will be in April. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at So Sheer Genius, and or you can follow the business page Sheer Genius Collection, and it'll tell you about all the product drops, and it'll also tell you about the flat iron drop. So I'm just taking each section and I am just basically giving her a soft silk curl. Some people call it a S, just because I am not giving her tight curls. I'm just, sliding right on through. And because I'm using this titanium mirror floating plate, it's allowing me to glide right down that hair without any hiccups. You know what I'm saying? And all she needs is one pass to achieve the curls that I am going for, whether her hair was straight or whether I was doing tight curls. One pass is all I'll ever need. You have to remember that anytime you do more than one pass, no matter what temperature you're using the hair on, so let's just say you using 410, right? So you go down the hair one time, that's 410. Then you go down the hair again, that's 820 degrees that you just applied to that one section of hair. And all that's doing is basically messing with the integrity of your natural curl. A lot of girls, especially naturals who want to go straight sometimes, every now and then they go straight and you don't want to go wash your hair again and your curls are gone. That is heartbreaking for most people, especially naturals. If you wear your hair natural and your natural curl, nobody wants to lose their natural curl because you cannot get it back any other way than just growing the hair from your scalp and cutting off the heat damaged hair. So be careful with your hair. Do not do more than one pass. It's all you need. See, while you're curling that hair, you just catch it in your fingers like that and just kind of swirl it around. Boom, you got a little swirl action. So now in the front, I'm just going to feather it a little bit because her hair is a lot shorter in the front than it is in the back. So in the back, I'm able to create more of a swirl, but in the front, especially when you're trying to give like a little bit of a frame or a little bit of bang action, you just want to situate it so it can just lay. Now I'm just going to fluff it out, and I'm going to grab my Glass Brain Shine. All products will be back in stock within the next week and a half. But again, go follow my accounts and I will let you know when they will be in by the date. So, see, I'm just going to fluff it out a little bit. I'm going to leave her curls and I'm not going to rake them out too much. I want them to look good while she walks out, but I don't want to rake them out too much where her curls are falling way too soon. So, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.